Welcome back to Tahoe tonight. One of my favorite people in Tahoe, Carolyn, in the studio from the Tahoe Tolac Association, Valhalla. Now, in case you don't know what Valhalla is, there's some pretty interesting history behind it.
There is. Valhalla is part of the original site in 1880 that Lucky Baldwin purchased, and he started to sell off pieces of it over the years. And in 1921, a section which we know as the Pope House was purchased by the George Pope family, and they owned what was Valhalla. It was just big open land, and the boathouse was there. The boathouse was actually built for the Pope family in the 1900s, early 1900s.
Just a few years ago.
Just a few years ago. And so George sold 3.3 acres of land to the Walter Heller family from San Francisco. And kind of funny story with this, accidentally the boathouse was thrown into the sale and it wasn't supposed to be.
Ooh.
Because it was winter time, there was no surveys were done, and Mr. Pope had signed all the papers and realized that his favorite boathouse was gone.
Oh, I bet you he was a little shocked.
He was not happy. So he built a second boathouse, which is still there today, right on the property line, just to annoy the Hellers.
Oh, there you go. Why
so
not?
the Hellers in 1924 built this about a 5,000 square foot building. They called it Valhalla, and Valhalla is the Scandinavian heaven. And in the Scandinavian myth, Valhalla is described as a big hall where very rustic, where the Viking warriors would eat and drink and fight and come back the next day and do it again.
Right.
And so
sounds like a good time, right?
That's why Valhalla looks as it does, because it is the Hellers family version or their concept of what Valhalla looked like.
So we don't use it for fighting per se.
Not,
we use it for
well,
other reasons.
Not unless I get too many drunk people during weddings.
It happens.
The Forest Service obtained the property in 1971 to open it to the public, as they did the other sites. So the 74 acres there at the Tolac Historic Site, where there's 3 historic buildings there, including Valhalla. And in 1971, the Tahoe Tolac Association, as a nonprofit, was formed to help support cultural arts and maintain restoration and continual maintenance of Valhalla.
And it's doing a great job. And that's, I'll tell you, everybody is biting at the bit for the release of what is on this piece of paper right here. Arts and Festival 2012. Give us a little taste, Carolyn.
Well, we are starting off with our very first event.
Yes,
which Drew can tell you about. This wonderful fundraiser, the Mother's Day event. That will be our first event. So we do have a lot of weddings continually there. We just had 3 weddings, but the events that are open to the public really start well, we have Music on the Lawn, which is something that we started last year, which is one Sunday a month, which is on our website. And it's free concert from 12 to 2. So we have music out there, and we ask everyone to come out with their picnic tables or their picnic benches, and relax, enjoy, and listen to the music.
And then we got 3 plays this year
3 plays.
instead of 2 plays.
Yes. First one, The God of Carnage. I don't know if you want to tell them a little bit about it.
Yeah.
It's for no children, please. The language is a little bit off color for that.
And then the next one, Death by Golf.
Death by Golf.
Just got everybody's attention.
That's a comedy which I'm really being a golfer myself and working at the American Century Golf Tournament events. I'm looking forward to this.
And then Guilty Pleasures
is back. It is about Tahoe locals that have to do community service, and I guess it's been 6 years since we've had it, and we've had a lot of people asking for it. And these plays are all local people. They're local folks that work with the community college, so a lot of your friends.
Carolyn, thanks for coming in. Tahoe Tolac Association, get on their website, find out more information. We'll be back with more of Tahoe Tonight right after this.